Thank you for watching Margie's Magical Adventures. In honor of spooky season coming up, I decided to put together a video of our character experiences from past Oogie Boogie Bashes. We attended the first 3 years of this event, but didn't get a chance to go last year, and unfortunately, we won't be able to attend this year. In my opinion, Oogie Boogie Bash is the best Disney Halloween event that you can attend. I have gone for years to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, only to find myself disappointed with it. I enjoy interacting with the rare characters at these events. With Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, it is really time-consuming to meet just one character. One year, I spent over 2 hours in line to meet Jack and Sally at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, where a stroll past Oogie Boogie was just a half an hour wait at the most. And I was loaded up with candy as we weaved through his line. There are a few other reasons why I choose Oogie Boogie Bash over Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. If anyone else is interested, I could make a whole video on this topic. But this video is for our character interactions at Oogie Boogie Bash. My family and I had decided on a whim to attend the first year of Oogie Boogie Bash in 2019. We really had no idea what to expect, but we were blown away. In fact, that entire trip goes down in my books of the top 3 Disney vacations that I've ever been on. The first character we came across ended up being my daughter's favorite character to meet. He actually inspired a whole costume theme for us on a future trip. We took a turn down the rabbit hole to find ourselves in Mad Hatter territory, or as we found out his real name, Terrent Hightop.
Let's try it, shall we?
Pleasant to see you.
Terrent.
Terrent?
That's my real name. You know, no one knows my actual real name. I have a name. You always like to call me Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter. Did you know my real name is Terrent Hightop? Did anyone here know that? That's a no, because I just told you. And let me tell you something. I like my real name, because the Hightop clan has always been a court, hatting queens and kings and such for so long I didn't even know. It's in our blood, we're made to do it. So the bottom line is this. If you know any kings or queens that are looking for a hat, I'm the man. Say, little one, you have a lovely hat right there. Come closer, come closer. Where did you acquire this hat from? What? Which store? Walmart? What is a Walmart? A rival haberdashery? Tell me, where can I find this Walmart? I must have a chat with it. What's a car? Wait, what? It's a self-driving carriage, what you're saying. You're making this up. You're quite mad. There's no such thing as that. But I'll tell you what. I will seek out this Walmart, with or without your help. And I shall have a chat with them and make sure that I am the only hatter who can hat hats around here. Yes? Got it? Got it. Good. Now off you go.
Up next was Dr. Facilier, and I would have to say this particular Dr. Facilier was on point.
Gloria.
Gloria, it's very nice to see you tonight, Gloria. Why have you decided to come here tonight? Free candy? Is it really free candy if you had to pay so much to get in? Of course, I never lie. I always tell the truth. It's just a matter if you can handle it or not. Y'all seem like a nice bunch of people. Go ahead, make your way on down here. I want to get a closer look at you. I love this whole outfit here. Is you supposed to be a witch? That's beautiful. You ever dabble in anything? You making any good spells or something? Doing good incantations for disaster? Oh, very good. Yeah, brew up any good recipes for trouble? I like that. You seem like a good like-minded young lady. Right. Well, I'm going ahead. You seem like you're going to be busy tonight. So just make sure you keep an eye on everybody over here, all right? Need anything from me? Come on back. I'll help you out.
All right.
Take care, little lady.
In true Disneyland tradition, characters also wander around Oogie Boogie Bash. We came across Loki wandering the streets of Hollywoodland.
A soft spot in my heart for witches. My mother was raised by witches. They taught her everything she knew, and she taught me everything she knew. So in a way, the magic I do is witchcraft, if you think about it in that sort of logical fashion. What sort of magic do you do? Draw a spell.
Other than meeting the characters at Mr. Oogie Boogie's Bash, there is an additional location that's on my must-do list every time we have gone to this event. Villains Grove is a walk-through attraction with special lighting, sounds, and magical experiences. As you walk down the path, the themes change, and you might even spot a villain or two in the background. The last villain that we came across on this trip was the evil queen from Snow White.
An arm, perfect. Let's see it here. It's yours. So I see you have your maid outfit on. Are we doing some cooking, cleaning, scrubbing? Maybe you could scrub. Oh, we lost. What tissues? We're going to start a fire. Here we are. Be careful of my kindling. Don't get burned here. Yes. Yes, a sweeping gesture. Oh, you have the fork on your back. There's his home right over there. Bow as you pass. You may bow as well. Yes. Very good. You should be familiar with this. Come stand here, my dear. Now look at your servant. Turn around.
All right.
Very good. Yes, it is right. Time in it. Bow as you pass.
That concludes our 2019 trip. We did also see Oogie Boogie on this trip, but it was so hectic the first time we walked through his line that I totally forgot to film it. But don't worry, I did film it on the next time we went, which was in 2021. Due to COVID, Disneyland and DCA were not open in 2020, but did open back up in 2021 for the Halloween season. Now, meeting the Big Green Man himself isn't as interactive as the other villains we've come across. He has a limited amount of things that he can say, but his setup is pretty impressive. He shows he can put on a party with his Vegas-style flair so much that the room is almost overstimulating. And remember, he is the host of this Halloween event. Like I've said before, we've had to wait about a half an hour at the most to go through his line. Sometimes it's shorter depending on what time of night you're going, but he is the most popular character to meet here.
Now you, my friend, you look like you're in the mood for a batch of my special snake and spider stew.
You like what I'm wearing?
You look very good. But I'm just thinking, for this picture, can I see how you stand when you feel powerful? Alright? You might need to get rid of the bag. Alright, good. Here, give me both hands. Yes. Oh, I think that looks very good. Now turn and face your camera. Alright, now listen. Now we've met. And it went so well. You think about ever becoming a witch? No. I'm a witch. I highly recommend it. What were you gonna say? I want to stop.
She's seen you on the show.
So then you know how stunning and powerful I am. Right. We'll think about it. Sleep on it.
She's good at winking too.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Do the wink.
Oh, that was very good. All right, get out of here.
All right, goodbye.
We were hitting characters pretty fast at the beginning of this event. Up next was Dr. Facilier.
You wanna say
Royalty.
hi?
Pleasure to see you. Young Royal too, right?
On your mother's side.
What?
On your mother's side,
On my
right?
mother's side. But I'm not the prince though, okay?
Okay.
That's all.
You want a picture, Ariel? Turn
Very
around.
old.
Thank you.
Pleasure seeing y'all. Y'all have a good time.
Then, of course, we had to stop and meet my daughter's favorite character, the Mad Hatter.
You don't look like a fish. You look like a different princess altogether. I'm not a fish. You're not a fish, I can tell. Yes, you don't even have a gills. Or a tail. So why aren't you a fish?
Because I'm Aurora.
Oh, that makes sense. What's Aurora?
Aurora
Do
is
you roar a lot?
Aurora is a princess that got sleeped by.
You're sleepwalking.
No, a curse.
Oh, my goodness. By a witch? Which witch was it?
Her name was Maleficent.
Oh, I've heard about her. She's the one with the large pointy things, isn't she? I tried to make a hat for her once, but it's so difficult with those large obnoxious horns in the way. Yes, I ended up going with a very small beret that she could put right between the two horns, but she never wears it. It's so rude. Yes, if you visit her this evening, you should make sure she's wearing her beret, all right? Can you ask her for me? Yes, please do. Yes.
Every year of this event, they have changed some of the characters. Agatha was a new character, and due to the new movie that had just come out, Cruella de Vil was here this year as well.
Yes, schools are very cutting edge these days. Oh, hello, Princess. You know, I've heard about your gown before. Something that changes from blue to pink back to blue. Very curious, very brilliant design.
Well, can I take a picture?
Of course.
Thank you.
I really am the best, aren't I? I'm everyone's favorite.
Another added event of Oogie Boogie Bash is Guardians of the Galaxy After Dark. It's a special layover of the regular Guardians ride.
If you see a scary creature, scream real loud and look delicious. See? I can do my plan to work. Spit that out, it's not candy. What's your language?
This particular year, my oldest daughter's costume was Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. So one of our stops had to be to see Maleficent. We had just made it in time to see her because she was about to leave for the night. And then she saw my daughter in her costume and stopped to interact with her. It was a pretty magical moment.
16 years. I shall sleep well. the center, dear, of the spindles. Yes. Turn around. And who do we have with you? Another princess?
A fairy, actually.
Oh, a
like
fairy.
you, right?
Even better. Yes, one of your fairy friends. Which one are you? You're yellow. Or green?
Green, Tinkerbell.
Oh, I see. Green, what a lovely color. Now, my dear, turn around. Fairy, lift your wings. On 3, say my name. 1, 2, 3.
Maleficent!
Very good. A most gratifying day.
Huh?
You've been spying on her? Oh, I have. However would you know that? Never me, my dear, but I have sent Diablo far and wide to keep an eye on everything. Yes, I don't do anything I wouldn't do. Yes, he's always watching, just remember. Yes. Sweet dreams, Aurora.
That concludes our Oogie Boogie Bash for 2021. For that year, the night seemed to go by really fast, but we did have a lot of fun. The last time that we attended this Halloween event was in 2022. This was a special year because we stayed at the Grand Californian. Our whole group also dressed up as the characters from Alice in Wonderland. The first character that we had come across was a new character that had been added the year before. He's located in Pixar Pier and is Sid from Toy Story.
Okay, leader. Good one. Play smart over there. So creative. Just waited in line to see all my toys and then lied. Yeah, I would think Hannah be done too.
How come you didn't call him out on something, Elizabeth?
He reminded me of my 5th graders. That's like how they talk to me. Like, whatever.
This was also the first year I got to spend a lot of time in Cars Land during the bash. Disney decorates this land so well for Halloween. Even the Cars characters like Lightning McQueen, Mater, and Cruz dress up in costume. There's also a ride overlay to Luigi's Rollin' Roadsters where it turns into Honkin' Halloween. After our trip to Cars Land, we had headed to Adventures Campus to see our favorite witch, Agatha.
Hi, kids. Did you fall down a rabbit hole?
I saw Wanda somewhere.
You saw Wanda? Where was she? I'm dying. She's trick-or-treating. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll trick her into coming in here. Was she right outside?
I'm coming.
Really? She's coming. Oh, I gotta be ready for the rematch. I'm gonna cast the runes. See, the runes are on the wall. And only the witch that casts the runes can use her magic. Right, girls? Lesson 1 of witchcraft. Basic protection spell. Always works. Thank you for the warning, kid. I've got my eyes peeled. You can be my eyes and ears, too. And your little companion, too. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Up next was the Master of Ceremonies himself, Mr. Oogie Boogie. There he is, Charlotte!
Tickle, tickle, tickle. So, you are all trick-or-treating. Well, we do have a few treats for you. But more importantly, plenty of tricks!
Now, before I show you our last character meeting, I have to give you a little backstory on our costumes. We knew on this particular year, way in advance, that we were going to dress up as the characters from Alice in Wonderland. My oldest daughter was the reason for our choice. That very first experience meeting with the Mad Hatter made a big impression on her. She looked forward to seeing him when we went in 2021, and we assumed Disney would keep him permanently after that. So my mom had started sewing our costumes when we got to the news that Madam Mim would be a new character at Oogie Boogie Bash. I had wondered which location she would take over. I'm a big YouTube watcher, so of course I watched some of my favorite Disney influencers go to this event on opening night. And to our surprise, Miss Mim took our beloved Mad Hatter's spot. My daughter was so mad they replaced him, so she was on the warpath to call out Madam Mim in person. I personally like Madam Mim as a character, and she is so rare to meet. I've even thought about being her for Halloween in the past. But we were just a little disappointed that Terrence wasn't going to be there since we were characters from Wonderland. I do hope someday that they invite him back to this event.
Oh, hello, Your Majesty. Very regal. Apple's good this season. Always. Oh, good. Oh, and another witch. Well, hello there. Why did I take his place? Well, my dear, I've always been here. I just was very small. See, I can transform into any size or shape. So I was always here. I was just a little hidden. Well, and also I was hiding for many a years. And then I was invited. So, well, if you get invited, you can't really say no. And I wanted to see everyone. Normally, no one really comes and visits me in the cottage. It's usually just me by myself. But I do like talking to you. Oh, good.
I can't say enough good things about Oogie Boogie Bash. We would go to it every year if we could, and hopefully we will go to it again soon. I also hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps on my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. And by the way, in case you were wondering, even after 2 years have gone by now, my daughter is still upset that Madam Mim replaced the Mad Hatter.